The virtual CES kicks off next week. It's normally held in Vegas. You're obviously here in Australia, but what products can we expect?
Yeah, good morning, Gab. Yeah, this is it's the first virtual CES. Normally, I'd be in Las Vegas right now, hence my background. I thought I could at least pretend I'm there. But this is a big deal. This is a big show that goes back a long way, and it is the show that it's revealed a lot of the household tech products that we take for granted now. It's the place where we first saw the VCR, first saw the compact disc player, first saw Blu-ray disc. So all this technology that we take for granted, the Consumer Electronics Show was the place where it was unveiled. And it is a place not only for media and for the companies themselves, but also for all the stores, all the buyers of all the major retailers. This is where they get a chance to see what's on offer for the year ahead and beyond, and then make all the deals for the products that you'll then see on the shelves later in the year. So a lot of products that are coming. Some companies have already made some announcements, like Samsung and Hisense, which we'll talk about in a minute. But the significance of this show is massive. The fact that we're not there in person, it's still going ahead. The virtual CES is still going to have all those announcements that we normally have when we're on the ground.
Yeah, you must have had some amazing experiences over there in Vegas, and I love the attempt to pretend that you're there. What's it like?
Yeah, it's a massive show. There's more than 150,000 attendees, exhibitors from around the world. All the major companies are there. It's a huge place. If you're a tech geek like me, it's like grand final week. It's massive. This show, it's huge. All these announcements, and not only for the major companies, also a lot of smaller companies, a lot of startups. They get their first break at CES with a product that could potentially get the attention of the world at this massive show.
Now, Samsung has released the new Neo QLED TV and smart monitor. Can you take us through the products?
Yeah, well, first of all, the Neo QLED TV, that's their new television that's going to be released in a few months. This takes their QLED lineup to a whole new level. They've reinvented the backlight system. So instead of having button-sized LEDs illuminating this display, they've now gone to the microscopic level. And what that does, it creates more zones that can be lightened and darkened to give you better brightness, better black levels, better contrast, so that the picture quality and the realism is to the next level. So what this is going to allow customers to see things as they would appear in real life. So the realism's gone to the next level.
Wow.
But what they've also done, they've taken the audio to a new direction as well. There's speakers on the edges of the display, and they can actually give you directional sound as well. And also too, what I thought a fun little fact too is the fact that their remote control no longer uses batteries. It's actually going to be solar powered. The new remote control for the TV. So no having to get the AAA batteries and work out if it's the remote control hasn't got enough battery power for it to be working. So the solar remote controls are a pretty cool one as well. The smart monitor they're going to release, this is in response to the lifestyle we've been leading in 2020. You think about, it's sort of a converged lifestyle we've led. We work, we live, we learn in the same place. And what the smart monitor allows you to do, it's basically a smart TV from Samsung, but without the TV tuner. It's got Wi-Fi, it's got Bluetooth, allows you to do your work, do everything you need to do, connect a mouse and a keyboard. But also then when you want to kick back, you can actually watch Netflix or your streaming services. You can replicate your mobile phone on the display as well. So you can in one monitor, it's 32 inches, it's available in 4K resolution. You can do all your work, but then when it's time to relax, you can, without even moving from that area of your home, you can watch all your streaming services, surf the internet, and do whatever else you need to do.
How good, it's all there. Hisense has also unveiled its first ever 8K TV. I can't even imagine the quality of 8K.
Yeah, well, 8K is 4 times what you get with 4K. So you can't, the TVs you buy today are all 4K, but 8K is another level altogether. But Hisense, this is the first 8K television they've released. All the major TV brands have 8K TVs in the market, and we're saying that 8K this year will become mainstream. There's a lot of content that's going to be available. That was the thing that was not available before this year. There was no 8K content to be seen, so that the TVs had to upscale the existing content to be viewed in 8K. In 2021, that's all changed, because in a few months, we're going to have the Tokyo Olympics, which are apparently going to be broadcast in 8K. There's going to be a lot more streaming content available in 8K. And even gaming has hit 8K levels with the launch of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. These are all capable of 8K. So Hisense, they've still got their ULED technology, which has local array dimming, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, so all the features you'd expect on their really high quality TVs, but now with this amazing 8K resolution, so you can see things as clearer and sharper than you've ever seen.
Well, we've got a lot to look forward to in terms of tech in 2021. Stephen Fenech, thanks so much for joining me this morning.
Thanks, Gab.